A give left side. Here's Williams. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Second down, they need 7. On the play fake. Down. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line. And down he goes. And they just took a time.
Get there, bro. Good game.
This one's decided. Not sure if they needed to take the timeout, but
Let's see if I
take it with them. On third down, here's Williams.
Damn.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams more than ready to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And now look at him go. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Oh yeah, I do that a lot now. I ain't gonna act like I'm the shit. I'm not the shit, but fucking with them Cowboys, I don't know what the fuck they got going on with that kick return, but I've been doing that shit a lot. I said, damn. And it seems so fucking easy. Them and the Vikings. They're the only ones that got good, like, kick return team. Oh, the Colts, too.
Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The what?
At their own 26-yard line.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
Oh, okay.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Two-shooter.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now it's Jackson, rolling to his left. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Jackson from the shotgun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. And Jackson throwing once more. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
And he'll take it
Talking
in
to me?
the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Yeah, done. That bitch sound like a badass gun.
1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
I said that bitch sound like a badass gun.
On that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone, and that's exactly what he did there.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That bitch, they'll fuck somebody up too.
Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, it looks like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Y'all niggas talking like y'all in Chicago. Hey, I know some niggas from Chicago, boy. Them niggas be playing Madden. Them niggas be looking out the window, boy. That nigga be looking. They were looking out the window. They be talking about, man, we gotta watch out for the R. I said, man, shit, how the fuck y'all play bad?
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Cowboys first down.
Now a toss left side. It's
Ooh,
Williams.
shit.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way.
Hell yeah. I like the way they hit on this shit.
Second and 15. Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboys. Touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
They got a what?
With a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Whoa.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Quentin Williams coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. From the gun, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. And now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Caleb Downs. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
40-yard line.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
They got hit hard.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Prescott. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Oh, design run for their wideout. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here.
4-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
32. First down, Ravens.
The pitch to Henry. That's some strong running. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, That's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
That's complete right around the 8. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, but to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They find some open field here. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. There's Floyd. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens 19.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. But now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Gain of 7. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Now Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Prescott, they're gonna throw for it. That's caught.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Jackson now. 2 yards. 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 He drops this one off underneath here for Hill. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, Henry. There's the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 62 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
A gain of 14.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. He's got room to roam. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Zay Flowers, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Floyd left side. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys.
Prescott down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Prescott. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
24 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down.
To the air again, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. But the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here it is, 4th and inches. Here we go, it's Jackson on 4th down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, you got your settings set on. You got your settings, your passing settings on placement and accuracy. Yeah, that's the best one. That's the best one. Cause that new shit, I don't like that shit. I put my shit on revamp passing or placement and accuracy. I couldn't catch shit, bro. I'm talking about wide open catch. Drop. I said, man, what the fuck? I said, I ain't never dropped them. My brother said, take that shit off. He said, put that shit back on your old shit. You had that bit last year.
And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing, Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
I said, man, hey.
Didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation. The point differential, 2 scores. Pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because